What's going on, ladies and gents? Kages here, and welcome back to another Beat Break episode. Today, we're diving into episode 14, titled The Tactics. And yeah, in this episode, we're jumping straight into the tactics arc. And let me say this right now, this episode asks a really uncomfortable question. How far is too far if the mission succeeds? We've got military cleaners, children caught in the crossfire, evolution scene, and Tomorrow absolutely losing it in a genius versus idiot showdown that hits way harder than it should. And if you're enjoying where Beat Break is heading, make sure to give me a like and subscribe to the channel. And without further ado, let's get right on into it. The episode opens up with the tactics training scenes, and honestly, right away, I was caught off guard. Tactics isn't just a strong team, they're a cleaner organization operating on a global scale, and I think that detail alone completely changes how we see them. Like, there are this many tactics candidates? That was my genuine reaction. And among all of them, Raito, Hotaruko-chan, and Granite-chan are introduced as the youngest tactics team. And apparently, they're ranked as the 7th tactics team in the world. And once you hear 7th, your brain immediately starts spinning. Well, of course, aside of them being this amazing homage to the OG Team 7th, that would means there are 6 teams above them. So yeah, tactics is way bigger than we all expected. Then, under Clay Arsalan's orders, Tactics begins an operation to force Naimon to evolve into a perfect level before capturing it. And during this, Clay drops a really interesting line. Perfection. That refers to Sawashiro Kyo from the past. That line stuck with me because wait, does he know Kyo too? And that made me wonder if maybe all of the Gogyosei except of Genjo had a period of time where they worked together with Kyo. Because I'm sure from the last episode, we know that Kaido and Honoka knew about Kyo. And also, what part of Kyo does Clay consider perfect? Was it his strength? His strategic mind? Or does Clay mean Kyo was perfect in every way? That one sentence raises a lot of questions. And honestly, he may have this respect towards Kyo. I don't know. But yeah, my man. Next up, we finally get it. Tactics Evolution Sequence. After finding Snaimon, Tactics deliberately lets it attack children. I'm like, hello? Allowing it to absorb E-Pulse from the kid and evolve into a perfect level, Scorpiomon. And yeah, that's a brutal strategy. I was like, Raito, brother, what kind of plan is this, man? Hotaruko-chan is the only one who objects, and I'm not gonna lie, I immediately liked her more over here. She's kind, she hesitates, and that big sister vibe she has really comes through. But Raito just dismissed her opinion by saying, hey, I'm the leader, okay? Okay. And when Hotaruko-chan says, do they really think by defeating Snaimon, they'll be able to save the frozen kid? I got the feeling that she doesn't actually know that Cold Heart can be cured. And the way she calls them the frozen kids instead of Cold Heart makes me wonder if she might not fully understand what the Cold Heart itself even is, or even Raito. They could be an orphan that's raised as a soldier and know nothing more but to follow order and shit. I mean, whoa, wasn't Himeko-chan was the first known human that recovered from it? Like, up until then, Cold Heart pretty much means dead, right? Yeah, to me, at least for now, they're just evil, dude. Especially Raito over here. They might get a redemption arc, I don't know. That would be pretty fun. But seeing this scene make me respect Tomoro even more. He sees the older brother affected by cold heart, and he clearly overlaps that pain with himself and Asuka, and that's what pushes him to act. But then Sanaimon evolves into Scorpiomon, and I'm sorry, but the expression on Scorpiomon's face over here was basically like, "Yeah, we're a team, we're the tactics." I laugh my ass off over here, man. Like, no, you're not, my guy. They're here for you, dude. So soon after that, the Tactics members evolve their Digimon. And we even get their evolution sequence, which honestly blows my mind, dude. Like, I truly get it now, why the evolution sequence was a bit more simple this time around in Beatbreak, and we get to know why. We got the Tactics getting it, and obviously the Gogyosei would have it too. And unlike Glowing Dawn's evolution scenes, the background uses a totally different pattern, and it just screams military. I love it. I also dig how they all have this different catchphrases that they shout in their evolution scene, and it really shows us it's not just a cool catchphrase, it's the exact emotional command the human is giving to their Digimon. It's basically, "This is how I face the world," right? We got Hotaruko-chan saying, "Hunt them down." Granite-chan, I don't know, just Ludomon. And then Raido, "I'll show you what a genius looks like." And they all felt more directive. Then we have the Glowing Dawn, "Pound that beat" by Tomoro, "Brace yourself" from Rena-chan, "Let's go" from Makoto. I'ma be real, it's kinda cool. Shakomon evolves into Tylomon, Monodramon into Ramphomon, and Ludamon stays Ludamon. Which immediately made me think, why didn't Ludamon evolve? If he were to evolve, it might lose its role as a pure shield. Assuming he got a new evo route, since evolving would probably make it more attack-oriented, they kept Ludamon exactly as it is. Very tactics-like logic. But it could also be that Ludomon hasn't been able to evolve yet, but proven to be strong enough to be part of the Team 7 tactics. But on the other hand, there's just something about Granite-chan that made me feel she's somehow different than the other two. It's like she's hiding something. I don't know what it is, maybe it's just that's how she is, right? Then we move into the Scorpiomon battle. They head to the Mirror World, and the Glowing Dawn begins fighting to reclaim the E-Pulse. But the gap in power is obvious. Wolvermon gets taken out by Scorpiomon, Nightcurtmon gets knocked down by Tylomon, and they both finished off by Scorpiomon. The poison kinda gets to them, right? At that point I was thinking, yeah, perfect level Digimon really are on another level. But for a brief moment, Armalizamon's boiled egg Nato style slash, which should have been dual wielding sword, might actually look like it gonna work, because we know how strong Armalizamon is. Scorpiomon even closes its eyes for a second there with a "Oh god, this is bad" expression. And I genuinely thought it was so funny. And yes, here we see another one of Armalizamon's attack, Neutron Blade, the one from his official art, and inspired from a samurai show that Tomoro introduced to Gekkomon at the beginning of the episode. He created a double Neutron Blade, which is insane. But then reality hits. Tomoro runs out of E-Pulse, and Scorpiomon managed to escape. Hotaruko-chan immediately shuts him down by saying, "You are letting your emotion control you and wasting too much E-Pulse. You don't even understand that?" Then, almost like a demonstration, Tactics steps in. Perfect E-Pulse control, perfect coordination, no wasted movement, and just like that, they capture Scorpiomon cleanly. Even though it was 3 against 1, they completely overwhelmed a perfect level. At that point, you just have to admit it. tactics is terrifying. Then Kyo arrives, and the tension skyrockets. Raido looks at Kyo and says, "That's Sawashiro Kyo, the one said to be the strongest among the Gogyosei." Honestly, I don't think Raito even knew that, but Kyo really is on that level. Seraphy orders Raito to deliver Scorpiomon to Clay, but Raito, again, ignores his orders completely. Like, there's no way I'm missing a perfect level fight. Meanwhile, Tomoro confronts Raito, who's acting way too relaxed for what just happened. Especially when Tomoro finds out that Raito intentionally lets Naimon attack those kids, he completely snaps. "Don't mess with me. I'll never forgive something like that." Raito fires back. "As long as you're controlled by emotion, you'll never control E-Pulse." And Tomoro answers with, "Control? I don't care about that. We're beating you right here, right now." And that scene was so good. I got goosebumps, not gonna lie. And again, Tomoro really felt like the protagonist here. And he was insanely hype. And I also loved that he said "we," clearly including Armalizamon. It really feels like the payoff to everything he's learned since the first arc, which is so good. Officially, this matchup is labeled Genius versus Idiot. But honestly, Tomoro didn't feel like an idiot at all. It felt more like pure passion, straightforward, earnest, just raw. He was so fired up. I honestly thought he might have evolved into a perfect level right there. And Tomoro might be the genius one here, cause Armalizamon fakes out an attack on Ramphomon, but its real target here is Scorpiomon, and of course, Neutron Diffuser. Awesome! Yeah, they defeat it, recover the in-training baby Digimon and the Sapotama, and make a temporary retreat. And yeah, Murasamemon was still as strong and cool as ever, using Murashigure slash through Gigasmon's attack and cuts both of its arms. I know, right? And finally, before they escape, Tomoro introduces his name to this buffoon. And yeah, I assume they both gonna reach to their perfect stage in this second arc. In the end, the older brother is saved, but it's weird not to see the ministry around, and the episode wraps up on a surprisingly happy note. Next episode, Small Courage, might focus on a second stage baby level Digimon, and honestly, I'm really looking forward to it. And if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. I would really appreciate that. Thanks for watching, and as always, this is Kage signing off. Stay sharp, and I'll catch you on to the next one. Peace!